Hi everyone and welcome to today's morning yoga stretch. Today we start in table pose. So bring your hands down on the mat. Come onto your knees. Knees are under the hips. And your wrists are in one line with your elbows and your shoulders. Press your hands firmly down into the mat and press into this fleshy part between your thumb and your index finger. Then extend your left leg out to the side so that your left heel is in line with your right knee and your left foot is grounded down on the mat, or on the floor rather. Then press into your right hand, lift your left arm up and reach your fingertips up to the ceiling. And this is your movement for every inhale. So inhale, reach up. And with your exhale, reach down and reach under your torso over to the right side as far as you can. And then reach your arms back up for your inhale. And exhale over to the right. A couple of times. Your arm up one more time. And then exhale, bring your left hand down and your left knee back to the mat. Same on the other side. Send your right foot out to the side. Make sure your heel is in one line with your knee. Press your right foot down into the floor. And inhale, reach the right arm up. Open up your chest, open up your rib cage and look up to the ceiling or your hand. And exhale, reach the hand under your body over to the left side. A few more like this. Reach your right arm up one more time. Open up your chest. Exhale, bring your hand back on your mat. And your knee down. And come down onto your belly. Our next pose will be a dancing cobra pose. For dancing cobra, bring your fingertips off your mat a little bit in front of you and reach your elbows up. Press the tops of your feet down, engage your thighs and your buttocks. Then bring your forehead down on the mat. And with your inhale, lift your head and your chest up. And exhale, lower back down. A couple of times. Imagine you are one of these snakes dancing out of a basket on a bazaar. One more time. Then bring your hands under your shoulders. Roll your shoulders away from your ears. Lift the head and your chest up one more time for a baby cobra. And this time look over your left shoulder. Maybe you can see your heels. Come back to center and look over your right shoulder. Back to center. One more time. Look over your left shoulder. Back to center and over your right shoulder. Then make a pillow with your hands. Lower your cheek down on your hands and swing your booty from left to right. Close your eyes and relax for a moment. Then open your eyes. Bring your hands back down on the mat and make your way to a downward facing dog. Warm up here for a moment. Let your chest melt down towards the mat. Then look between your hands and step your right foot to the inside of the right hand. Lower your left heel down so the left foot is parallel with the short end of the mat. Grab a block or use your shin or just bring your hand down on the mat. Extend your right leg. Bring your hand onto the block and then reach your left arm up to the ceiling. Both of your legs are extended here for triangle pose. Remember the opening of your chest that you did at the beginning of class. Maybe look up to your fingertips and imagine there's a wall behind you and you press against this wall. Then bring both of your hands back down. Frame your right foot and step back to downward facing dog. One deep breath here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, open your mouth. Then look between your hands. Step the left foot to the inside of the left hand. Bring the right heel down. Extend the left leg. And find your triangle pose on the other side. Your hand can be on your shin, on a block, or down on the mat. Open up to the right side. And lengthen through your upper body. So you should feel a really nice stretch on your upper right hip. Then bring both of your hands back down. Step back to downward facing dog, just for a moment. Then lower your knees down on the mat. Spread them out wide. Bring your big toes together to touch. Lower your hips down towards your heels. And slide your arms forward to child's pose. Then lift your torso up a little bit and walk your hands over to the left side as far as you can, and then lower back down. Your right sitting bone reaches towards your heel or your mat so that you feel a really nice stretch on the right side of your torso and your shoulders. Then lift your head up a little bit and walk your hands over to the right side and lower back down. Then first walk your hands back to center and then walk them back in and lift your torso up. Bring your knees together, swing your legs around and extend them in front of you and lay back down on your mat. Bring your knees into your chest. Hug them in. Then extend your left arm out to the side and let your knees roll over to the right side. Shoulders stay down, grounded on the mat. You can look up to the ceiling or over towards your left fingertips. Then come back to center. Same on the other side. Extend your right arm out to the side and let your knees fall over to the left. Then come back to center. Bring your feet down on the mat. And then bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees fall out to the sides. This should feel comfortable. You can also bring a block or a bolster or just pillows under your knees here to stay in this pose for a longer time. And then bring one hand to your heart and one on your belly. And close your eyes. can stay here for as long as you want, or gently bring your knees together. Come up to a seated position. Bring your hands to a prayer in front of your heart. Thanks for practicing with me today. Namaste.